Taking pictures. Look at this dude. He got the camera out, man. So listen, y'all. I like Calvin because you hit me a while ago, man. You hit me on here about being on a show a while ago.
Yeah,
you did.
Long time ago.
You did. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. You ain't got it. You ain't got it. And to be honest, I get a lot of inboxes, and it's just a person against anybody. Yeah, and I'm happy that they even listening in, or they start posting, or they like. You know, my voice, or just like that I'm doing something. I don't care what it is. I don't care. I'm not nothing about that. Don't think of that way, y'all. But just the fact that they're listening in, I appreciate that. And so Calvin hit me, and I don't know what was said, and I don't remember, and I don't take it personally. I don't know what was, if I got back to you, I don't. But you're here.
I don't
too many
fans.
Yeah,
that's what he's trying to say.
No, I don't have a lot of fans. I get some like you got fans. I don't have fans. You know, we get girls always get fans.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah,
she had a stalker last week.
Oh my gosh, can I give a shout out to LT? You said you were listening. LT, listen to this.
He said a stalker.
He's not a stalker.
And he cooks.
He said he was going to bake me a cheesecake for my birthday.
Does he have poison in it?
Did you get the cheesecake? Did you get the cheesecake?
I haven't, no.
Oh.
No.
You share when you get it. So, but to Calvin, he actually called me earlier and said that she had a guest that was going to come tonight, the designer, and that I'm like, okay, cool. I didn't know it was Calvin.
Yeah.
So when I asked her, I said, oh, I know Calvin. And when he came tonight, though, I didn't know who he was.
He's like, how you doing? Nice to meet you.
Funny is that.
I'm like, I done walked for this man in his shows.
Wow.
That's crazy, man.
You know what? I remember that. It was a show. Don't tell. It was out like Green Spring?
No.
One of those shows.
Wow.
I do shows every weekend.
I'm not gonna be.
It was the one Chantrell and Nikki Stokes did.
Okay. I remember that.
Shout out to them.
I remember now. I've done, listen, y'all. I've done a lot of.
It's all good.
I've done a lot
to apologize.
I've done a lot of shows in the past 17 years or so business.
Mm-hmm.
I can't
it's
count.
Understandable, yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. So, Calvin, nonetheless, welcome to the show. Tell us what you do, where you're from. You model, you clothing now, and you got music. You got a lot going on. You sing.
Yeah.
You know, you're just all over the world. So talk to us, boss.
Definitely. What's going on in Baltimore? It's your boy Minister Calvin Tucker from the west side of Baltimore, currently residing in Baltimore County. You asked me where I was from. But yeah,
I'm from down the hill, but okay.
Okay, right. God has charged me with the entertainment industry. The entertainment ministry. My fault. So that involves a lot of different things. Besides being the licensed minister of the gospel, it transfers into my talents and gifts that God allowed me to use to inspire people, such as acting, modeling, recording artist, singer-songwriter, model, and designer, and a couple other things. But tonight, man, I'm just focusing on the next show that's coming up. We just did Fashion Awards. Maryland just showed up, and
how was that, man?
Man, it was amazing. Shout out to Lana Ray and her team.
Right.
It was amazing, man. Just to walk in and see the room full of the industry, man, and it was just amazing to see a lot of people I work with and a lot of people that I want to work with in the future. And so shout out to her. That was amazing.
It was a great show.
I agree. It was a great show. Yeah.
I couldn't make it. I think personally, I had a family thing happening. I couldn't be there, but I'm excited. We were talking earlier about how far Baltimore's come fashion-wise. I've been doing it for, as you know, a while, and you've been in shows years ago with me. And where it's grown from, where it was just a straight industry thing, man, just a small little nucleus of us, the Delvins and myself and the Urbanists and others, and then it was always the rest of the world.
Right.
But now it's going to be really a spotlight on. And shows like RIP that you're a part of coming up, and
yes, June
the Fashion Awards.
And so is your girl, Nyasha Michelle. Just so that you know,
but years ago it wasn't like this. It wasn't a platform. When I started out, it was no platform for them. When I started out, it was like just 10 of us, Travis and a few others. That was it. And I was like young in the game, so. Right. Now it's like RIP the runway type stuff happening. I'm happy for you guys. Like so. How do you get involved in all this in this world? Like, how did this happen for you?
Well, let me shout out Lady Day real quick. All of my models, the male model reach, my page 109 men's collection. Basically, the designer side of me was pretty much ignited when I was maybe 14 and 15.
Okay.
Around 99, 2000. I was in high school, and so it frustrated me that, you know, kids would always tease other kids because of the labels they had or things like that. And my parents are so incredible. They taught us values, and at the same time, they didn't want us to get picked on. So my parents would ask us, you know, Christmas time, you want Timberlands, you want leather coats? And my answer would be no. Not, you know, I mean, that's just honest. When I was growing up, I didn't want those things because everybody, I was kind of like a different kid. I'm still different, a little different. And so,
I remember when I first met you. Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I mean, and so I never wanted the things that everybody else wanted just because everybody else wanted it.
And I did. We were just poor.
I
found I was different. Yeah, see, I found I was different because we didn't have any money,
and
so I
had
to be different because I had hand-me-downs.
True story. Well, I rock hand-me-downs.
Right.
I had Timberlands. They were my cousin's Timberlands.
Okay.
He used to wear.
Yeah, I ain't had that, bro. I had holes in the back of it, and I'm happy with that. With the hard,
look at you now.
I was the lucky one. I was one of the lucky ones because my older cousins always had fly stuff. So like when they got the new Jordans and they didn't want it, they will still be clean. Like, you want these?
And they don't look like hand-me-downs.
And just be like, yo, like, yes.
See, I was always small, so I just, nothing could fit me, so, you know, I didn't fit in. But I'm happy, and I said that you have your name.
Let me finish the story real quick.
Go ahead.
Because when I looked around, I saw that, you know, it kind of frustrated me. I'd be in the cafeteria, look around, dudes got on the same polo shirt, and I'm like, this is just...
Oh, the same thing.
And y'all cracking on somebody that don't have it, but y'all look like y'all twins, and y'all, you know.
Look the same.
So that just bothered me to the point where I was like, I wonder if I could make a shirt. So I just, you know, asked my mom for some curtains, and I went from curtains to tablecloths to box installation, you know, and I started creating that way just to see if I could do it. And it went from there to me making my sisters my mannequins and, you know, torturing them by designing dresses and things out of curtains and stuff for them. And then it went from there to, you know, just progressed and it grew. And so now it's to the point where I'm definitely motivated. I have a mentor. His name is Philip Harthorne. He's a creative director, clothing designer from Baltimore as well. I want to thank him for reaching out and really inspiring me as well.
Wow.
So this page 109 men's collection is the brand new collection.
Page 109?
Yes, sir. It's,
okay, what is that?
Why is it
how does it page 109?
Interesting question. It started out as a inside joke between me and my high school best friend. I won't go into the joke because it's inside. It won't make no sense. But it's something that stuck with It's just something that stuck with me. It's something that was positive, you know. And so as I go into this new journey of making a new collection, page 109 represents a page out of fashion history. Okay. So it's an avant-garde experimental collection, and basically the theme is a collector's closet from a man who is, you know, embraces the entire definition of the freedom in fashion. You know, there are no rules. You know, I can wear white whenever I want. I can wear stripes, polka dots, and plaid. You know, because it's the freedom in fashion. Fashion is freedom, and so that's what this men's collection represents. And so, June 30th is going down. How about Lady J?
I am actually looking forward to that. Because remember when I told you
I started as a model in that show, and last year was the first year that she did it, and my mind was blown. 70-foot raised runway. It was a live band.
Should I be scared to be walking on?
You should not be scared. Really? It's official. It's not like the ghetto runways where you know a piece of it will fall off. It's official, man. I'm telling you, she needs to teach a class on how to produce a quality show. If her and Lana Ray got together,
that would be tight.
I mean, we on the air. I need Lady Day and Lana Ray to get together and just do something. I'm telling you.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
I'm looking forward to it.
And definitely. Put me in the mix, you know.
No, of course, we got to put you in there because you've got something very interesting. Do you remember when I saw you at the Fashion Awards and I asked you about your bow tie? I mean, I don't know how much detail you want to go into it because, of course, we want to come and check us out at the Crowne Plaza in Timonium on June 30th from 5 to 10 p.m., correct?
Yes.
Just tell them a little bit more about your style, why it's different, and why I was asking you about your bow tie because it's very different from the normal ones.
Yeah, and so as far as I'm concerned with fashion, I don't try to put myself in a category or try to put myself in a place where I'm like, how can I be better? Or how can I be? I'm just different.
Right.
And so I like fashion. I like creativity. I like to see what different looks I can put together for myself and other men who like the look that I look. Because shockingly, you know, I grew up in a town where everything was was considered taboo. You know, everything was gay. You know, if you had creases in your uniform, you were gay.
You know what? Check this out.
Yeah,
Okay, you know what? I'm okay.
I know I just opened up a box right there.
Here we go.
I was saying,
let me finish my point real quick. Hold on. He about to go in.
I'm
But what I'm saying is, what shocked me was when I was in high school, just starting, and I started to design. I would do things like a one-man fashion show where I would wear all my stuff, like the curtains, tablecloths, all that stuff. I literally wore to school like on a regular day. So I would do like a promo fashion show every like Monday through Friday. I wear something different.
Yeah.
And it was shocked me, like the dudes that would come up like, yo, that's hot. Like, you know, where'd you get that from? Can you make me one? That kind of thing. And so it transfers now. So the neck adornment that you saw is my remix to a bow tie.
Right.
And so basically what she's describing for the listeners is it's a rectangle neck adornment that's a little bit bigger than a bow tie, and I have different variations that you'll see.
Neck adornment.
Neck adornment.
Okay,
yes, sir.
okay, yeah.
It's not a bow tie. It's a remix of the bow tie. It's a neck adornment, you know. Yeah. And I did also what I had on was the remix of a cummerbund. So that was the gold thing around my waist.
Oh yeah, I remember that now. Yeah.
Son,
you had a lot going on
Yeah,
there.
you know, just little nuances, you know.
Well, if people actually want to check out the photo and how it actually looks like, there is a photo on my Instagram.
On her Instagram.
And my Instagram is chosen777, so you can check that out. I've got a photo of you too, Mr. Stephen Wise, on there.
Okay,
Stephen in your suit.
See, it's good being a
This is
dude.
an interesting
You know
thing.
what? That's an assault treat. Turn me on a little bit.
I have. Gosh, I have to stop. I have the photos that I just put up. You are actually both wearing your designs. Because Stefan, remember when we went to do the fashion, the shoot? You were wearing your design, right?
Right.
And you were wearing your design. So that's cool. You know, I like that.
You can be your own spokesman. You know.
Yes, exactly. And
But you know what? That's what being a brand is about, is being able to take what you do, what you wear. Like I'm doing T-shirts now, just because I don't wear that. It's too hot in Baltimore to wear.
Always wear a suit.
I love suits and I love shirts.
Right.
I love it. I love buying fabric. I go to fabric store. It's like a tournament for me. But some days it is. It's a tournament.
Wow.
What is the topic tonight? What is the topic?
God. What is the topic?
But you know what? But it sounds weird. But when you love what you do, it is a turn on. Like it is. It's the. And I don't mean in a sexual way.
Broaden your horizon.
But I mean
means.
Yes. Because I was going to the fabric store. As it's a true story. I've gone to the fabric store at times that have been like really physically hungry, and walked out and wasn't hungry.
Because you were.
That's deep. That's deep.
You know what?
Snap on it.
That's the same way. That's the same
I love what I do.
That's the same thing with music with me. Like,
you love it.
Like I'll be like, yo, I want a hot dog, son. Like, or I need something to drink in my life.
Like, I actually would want everything in the store. Like, go to fabric. I could go in and just go broke. I want all of that wall.
I'm not there
all
yet.
of that wall.
And
it thrills me. So we really love what you do. And I got bills. And I got bills. I don't have a job, and I'm not getting one. Have some. But
we got some hustlers in the building.
Love to do when I don't miss any meals, thank God. I'm blessed that I'm able not to miss any meals.
Providing.
And just make it out at church. Put an office, put a bucket around. You know what? So folks, when we come back, we're going to talk about, because Calvin mentioned it, about what is gay in fashion.
Man.
I was like, because I think a lot of stuff right now, I think men's clothing is beginning to be really, really gay.
Ooh, I have something. I have a photo to show you.
Should have started that topic at the top of the show.
That might be next week's topic. I saw a mannequin. I was in a gallery. I don't give a flying flip who's listening in, but I was in a store. I was in a gallery this week, and I saw a mannequin. I'm gonna post it in a few seconds when I guess I'll probably get blasted. Who cares? I saw a mannequin in the window of a store. It was a men's mannequin. The mannequin looked gay.
How? What? Okay.
Right.
You mean feminine or homosexual?
Just feminine, just like it was. And it was a male mannequin.
It was like this.
No, he had his hand on his hip like a woman.
Okay. Did it have makeup on his face?
No, but the mannequin was postured like a woman, like a man wanting to be a woman.
Okay.
And a shirt, and you know how men's shirts are cut really, really short. Like a man's shirt one time will almost cover his behind. It becomes actually up to a woman's shirts tailored fit right at the waist.
Right. Yeah.
Men's shirts traditionally were featured almost down to the hip area. Now they're above the hip on the waistline, and they're darted in the back. extra shaping and pulling, and then the chest is accentuated on a man's shirt now. So your shirt's kind of like your chest kind of sticking out.
They had shirts like that in the 70s.
Yeah, they did.
You know, so they kind of rotate. And I don't see that as feminine as
but
more
you
as no, I'm talking about the shirt, not all the other stuff.
No, but the shirts now. If you look at men's jackets, men's jackets are really, really tight now.
Fitted.
I get,
look
but I think,
and it's above the hip though. So really, as a woman, as a man,
I'm thinking above the waist, like
okay,
above the hip.
But a woman's structured jacket, tailor jacket, this tailor now is usually right above the hip level, the behind level, when a woman's tailor jacket. Why are men's tailor jackets at above his behind? Or at his behind?
Well, what I think
because it would cover.
What you have to look at is that when you look at suits in timeline.
Mm-hmm.
Suits are always different levels and different lengths and heights, from tuxedos to
business suits, the power
like
suits.
The Shakespearean time. Yeah. If you look at the way the suits are cut, I think just in the U.S., you know, we're inspired by a lot of things that are European and other cultures, and that's why now you're seeing a lot of different things.
I agree.
I wouldn't necessarily go as far as saying that making it gay. What I'm saying is that the reality is it's infused in everything. I had a celebrity designer, tell me that one of the things behind his clothing line was, what was it? Homoerotic. Ooh. That was the theme behind his and it was suits. It was regular clothes like us, like what we have on. But you wouldn't know that. You couldn't look at his promo picture and see the suit and say,
And real quick, I gotta say this: we are not homophobic. We are not gay bashing. We're not specifying any. I have gay friends. I'm not knocking anyone in their lifestyle at all. I'm gonna make that really, really clear. I'm not doing that at all. I've had gay family members, so I'm not knocking anyone that is gay or that's their lifestyle. What I'm saying is that I really think that because these lifestyles have begun to be such and I don't know if I should be saying this or not, but just in the structuring of everything now,
right?
From music to fashion to culture to socially, I'm getting tough with this now. Okay, I guess I'm
so you're pretty much saying that we're entering a generation instead of it just being everywhere.
Everything. It's not just clothing. It's
it's a new generation.
Across the board.
It's a new generation that's coming in.
I even it's off the subject, but I even had a friend of mine say that they had, and I'll go to commercial after I say this, I'll probably stop now, that they knew someone that was they took their child to gay pride.
Oh.
They're raising their children to be gay.
I don't know, because now it comes to a point where the whole world is starting to become a little bit open. So I think they're trying to get into their kids' heads before, they become a teen and they get to the...
You know where this is going? Somewhere we need to be going right now. This is where it goes through issue.
So
anyway, how about Ravens?
How about Jesus?
So anyway, but nonetheless, I love fashion. I love clothing, gay mannequins or not. I love men's wear. I do men's tailored garments that actually cover the behind. We do suits that actually fit you. We're not about making stuff really tight. I don't. Not that anyone else who does, but men's clothes are meant to be fit and comfortable and not squeezing stuff really tight. I'm sorry.
Hilarious.
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. Like H&M.
But it don't matter what size you make it in. If the dude was brought up wearing clothes tight, I learned that's how he gonna wear his clothes.
You know what though? But you know what though?
So he got in his head, I'm gonna wear my clothes.
You know what?
I got a friend that does that.
I have customers in DC. I have customers in DC who get suits made. And I don't know the orientation. I've never asked, but they were getting really slim fitted suits, really tight, and I'm making their suit. I said, listen, I'm not doing your suit that way. I'm not. That's not what I do.
And that's your choice.
Yeah.
And when they got it made, they like mine better. They said, it makes sense that the jacket should be a little bit longer and it should cover like but if all you see is one thing, you think that's right.
I think maybe that's kind of what it is.
And they follow the trend.
The trend of it.
So they don't think.
It's a new generation because it's not just fashion. It's in movies now. It's in music now. And I'm not saying that's bad because the world is finally getting open and stop letting different stereotypes hold people down. And it's still rampant because there's a lot of ignorant people in this world.
But you know what though, dude? And I promise I'm gonna shut up after this. But after all my years of doing this, and Calvin's done me for a while, and so forth and so on, I finally realized that I found my niche.
That's
like I've been doing it for a long time. I think I just found my niche.
Okay.
I really found out why I'm doing this. Like, and I did it. I mean, did it, made money. But I found my passion all over again in the past probably 6 months.
Wow.
Dang.
After having done it and made money and had
That's
stores.
crazy.
And did stuff for Steve Harvey and had shout outs on the Magic Johnson show. You know, so I've done it.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like, oh, I found what annoys me.
I think that's good though, because then it helps you to, you know,
so now it helps me, and now
more.
I'm
like,
refocusing on why I'm doing clothes. Because I just stopped for a while. I was bored, you know, everybody's a designer, and I'm not that guy. I'm not eccentric. I don't dye my hair in different colors. I don't do mohawks. I'm not mohawks. I'm not that eccentric. I'm not that guy that like. And I'm not knocking it. But you know how this Calvin. Like everybody is eccentric. No. Everybody is like kind of eccentric. It's kind of like, okay, why are you doing that though?
Right.
You know, but no, I do because I don't like being offensive.
Right, I'm not offended.
But I know you're not. I like to say it on the air because people thinking I'm talking about something. I like to. I make it clear.
Not be offended.
I like mohawks. It works for them. Right. This is all my views and opinions. All right. So we're going to break. So listen, FM Radio 101. Stephen Wise here.
Boy, groovy, man.
Chanel Thomas.
We're having fun tonight, y'all. We'll be right back. Hey, listen, y'all. Download the app, WPBradio.com, and check us out. All right. We promise we love you, and it's not a prize. It's a prize in a prize vault. So. Download the app, y'all. It's free. WPBradio.com, and it's free stuff all the time already.
Yo, come on, get some free tickets, man.